Hi guys, welcome again to the live stream for Neo Shoot from the comfort of my own living room, which is pretty good. It means I don't have to travel to work. So today we're going to do a pretty simple workout for you. We're going to do a nice steady away warm up with some stretching, pretty much the same as what we do when we're down at the academy anyway. Then we're going to work on our arms. There's some nice ones for you today. And then we're going to work on our legs, so we're going to do some squats, and again some interesting little squats going on there. And I'm also going to work on the stomach, as we always do. Then we're going to work on some shadow kickboxing. A bit roughly an hour, maybe a bit over, maybe a bit under. Yeah, again, like I said on all the live streams as well, take it easy. If you find that you're struggling with any of these, have a rest, not a problem. But also, if you are, when you're doing the actual kickboxing itself and the shadow kickboxing, because you're not hitting a pad, you've got to be careful not to jolt your arms out and hurt your joints. You can get some repetitive strain on snapping your arms out too much. So be careful, don't go full force or put full power into it, and certainly don't be snapping those joints out. Same with the kicks and everything else as well. Just go nice and steady on those. It's about keeping moving. And maybe also as all thinking about the actual techniques that we're using as well. So some nice little combinations. Just keep us minding the game while we're all locked in the house. Okay, so first of all then we're going to start with a nice warm-up. So you're going to be nice and bouncing on your toes. Nice and steady away. And we twist your hips. That's really simple. And now we're going to do some star jumps. Again, any of these exercises should be able to do in a small area. That's what I'm targeting here. So roughly about a 2 metre square area. Shouldn't have to move around too much. Don't want to be knocking any light fittings over or anything like that. Okay, let's get your brains going then. We're going to alternate legs. So you're going to go forward with your left, out, forward with your right, and out. You can see that. That's better. So alternating legs and out. Keep that going. Good, okay, so from there, just jogging on the spot again. Now I'm going to bounce on those toes, bouncing backwards and forwards. And side to side. Let's go this time, feet up to your backside. And jogging. Nice and steady. Nice lightly boxing forwards with your hands. Keep that jogging going. Let's go up with the hands. We're going to reach for the sky there. Let's go low with the hands. And once we make us all look daft, we're going to do uppercuts. Then straight out in front. And relax, good. Okay, so from there then have your arms out in front, switch around for your waist. Nice easy exercise. Make sure you take some nice deep breaths. And relax. Good. Okay. So from there then, nice and straight, with your shoulders up and back, and you're going to just go over to your left hand side. And let's go over to your right hand side. Whenever I'm doing these stretches, if you're doing these at home, I'm roughly counting 20 in my head. So roughly 20 seconds for each stretch. Sometimes I go over if I'm talking like now. Sometimes I'm a little bit under. But roughly around 20 seconds if you want to do these stretches at home. Good. From there then, I'm going to keep your feet where they are. Okay, so pointing forwards, don't have your feet 10 to 2. You're going to stretch down and try and touch your toes just there. Hopefully you can't see my toes. Get nice deep breaths. Don't hold your breath while you're stretching. And again, we're roughly going to count to 20 in his heads. And relax. Okay, from there then, all the way back up, you're going to put your hands on your hips, hips forwards. You're going to look up to the ceiling. Don't go too far back. Put a little bit of bend in your legs if you want. That's nice. Okay, good. So we're going to go forwards again. This time, both hands over to your left hand side. And really try and stretch down and get both hands to touch your foot. Lovely. Okay, all the way back up again. Again, hands on your hips. Hips forwards, looking back. Nice and relaxed. Don't go too far, don't hurt yourself. Lovely. Okay, from there then, both hands now over to your right hand side. Again, reaching all the way down. If you can't reach your foot, don't worry. Grab your ankle, but try and have your hands both at the same level. Don't have this twist going on like this. Both hands together. Lovely. Okay, so now we're going to stretch his backs off one last time. Hips forwards, looking up at the ceiling. Excellent. Okay, so feet double shoulder width this time, okay? Depending on what surface you're on, this will be either easier or harder. And from there, keep your feet pointing forwards again, and you stretch down, touch your toes. Lovely. Okay, from there again, both hands over to your left hand side. And let's change over to your right hand side. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to push that a little bit harder now, so take your feet out that little bit wider. And this time, put your hands flat on the floor. And you're going to walk out a little bit in front of you. Keep your feet flat on the floor and your palms flat on the floor. Let's just hold it there for a little bit. Okay, hands a little bit further out. Again, heels on the floor still. Now what we're going to do then is we're going to dip his head down and try and get his head below his shoulders. So if that's sideways on, it's going to be down here, like that, head nice and low. I'm going to push my backside backwards, okay? So pushing away with my backside. Again, hands flat on the floor, and you also keep your heels flat on the floor. We're going to do that for 20 seconds on my count. and go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Okay, relax a little bit and keep your hands where they are. You're going to walk backwards now. So walk backwards with your hands and have them in line with your heels. So a lot of your weight is over the top of your shoulders. Let's just hold it there. The closer you can have in line, your hands in line with your feet, the better here. And relax. Good. Okay, let's just move the webcam down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to do some ground stretching now. Still hold. Good. Okay, so from there then, pretty standard one that we always do, feet in together here, and you're just going to push down with your elbows, try and get your knees down to the floor. Getting roughly 20 seconds in my head, although I lost count then. Good, okay. So from there then, so you take your feet out and just bounce your legs on the ground. A little bit of life back into them. And you have your left leg forwards, tuck your right foot in, stretch down, touch your toes. If you can't get all the way down again, just grab your ankle. But again, have both hands together rather than one hand in front of the other. Lovely. Okay, so now this time take your left hand, put it on your right knee, twist round, look behind you. Lovely. Okay, change your legs. Stretching down again, grab your ankle if you can't grab your toes with both hands if you can. Excellent. Okay, so right hand on your left knee this time. Twist round, look behind you. Lovely. Okay, from there then, back on your feet. Just adjust the webcam again. From there, look your hands on your hips. You're going to stretch your neck muscles backwards and forwards. Now look side to side. Good, now tilt side to side. And let's half roll, chin down. Good, roll your shoulders forwards, nice big circles. Let's go backwards with the shoulders. Awesome, right, okay, so we're ready to get into things. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do 1 minute rounds, and we're going to have the timer bleeping away in the corner. And we're going to do everything in sets of 2s, okay? So we're going to do a 1 minute round of a certain set and then repeat it again. We're going to be doing roughly 3 combinations, or 3 sets, should I say, And first of all, we're going to start on the legs, okay? We're going to start doing some squats. First squat we're going to do is a pretty easy squat, really, okay? But it's quite dynamic. So what we're going to do is jumping squats here. So jumping out and back in, all right? So you want your feet nice and close back together again after you've done the squat. So out, in, there, okay? So really jumping into it. Great for building sort of explosive muscle tissue there. Also very, very tiring as well. After you've done a minute of that, it becomes very, very tiring. So we're going to do a minute, then we're going to have a 30-second break, and then we're going to do another minute of those, and then I'll tell you what we're going to do after that. Okay, so let's get the timer on. Awesome. Don't expect me to be talking while I'm doing this, because I'll probably get tired. Okay, from there, off you go. Okay, halfway. Nearly there now. And time. Good. Quite a tiring one, gets all the heart rate going, that, which is good for a warm-up. Roughly 30-second break now. And to do exactly the same again, same set. Okay, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Fifteen seconds. And time. Good. Let's turn the timer off. Wow, they got me. Hopefully you're blowing as well. I won't feel as bad then. Really good explosive movement, gets the heart pounding. She's excellent for doing something in a very enclosed space. Okay, so while we get his breath back, let me describe the next one that we're going to do. We're going to be doing sumo squats. This targets the inside of your thigh there. So what we're going to do is nice and wide with your feet, pointing out with your toes. There, down, and in. Okay? So it's like you're pointing your knees out at an angle, there, just like that. Okay, so this is not as intensive on the cardio, but it does target a very specific region on your legs, and you really start to feel it. So again, we're going to do a minute, 30-second break, and then another minute of those. Okay, hopefully we're ready to go. A rough 10-second lead in here, then straight into it. So, feet nice and wide, turn your feet out, there, and your knees are going out in an angle. Okay, Off you go. Obviously, the lower you can get, the better. My dodgy knees, it's not that low, but it's better than nothing. Good, you can really feel that. If you can't feel it, you need to go lower. "15 seconds left. Let's keep it up. 10 seconds now. Nearly there. One more. And time. Okay. Well, they were difficult, but not as hard as the last ones. So that's good. Again, nice deep breaths in between rounds. "15 seconds. Exactly the same set again. Nice and wide and as deep as you can comfortably go. Okay, 5 seconds, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Good, coming up to halfway now. Nice and steady away, nice steady pace, you don't need to rush this. I mean, it's a long time when you're working out. Nice and low now, last 10 seconds coming up. And time. Good, okay, so let's just stop the timer. Now, your next one is your last one of the squats. Okay, we're going to do 2 sets of this. From there, we're going to do pretty wide with your stance here. We're going to do a squat and a front kick. Okay, now the front kick, doesn't matter how high it is. Try to get it reasonably high, but I don't want anybody falling over either. So here, and roughly to about your waist height. Again, it's a slightly more explosive movement. Not as explosive as the first one we did, but here you're getting that up and you're resting on one leg. Also, you're engaging your top part of your leg a little bit more because you're raising that leg a little bit higher. Okay, so you're going to alternate sides. You're going to squat down, kick, squat, kick. And just keep alternating sides. Pretty easy, guys. If it's getting too easy, go deeper with your squat. If it's just right, keep it as it is. Okay. So, first minute coming up. Again, as always, 10 seconds on the clock to lead us in. Let your feet reasonably wide apart on this one, but not too wide apart for your balance. Okay, off you go. Keep it nice and consistent. Keep those kicks at the same height. Concentrate on your balance quite a bit here as well. Okay, 15 seconds. Last one, and time. Okay, 30 seconds then, and we're going to do exactly the same. Nice deep breaths. Can you find that a little bit more engaging? So it definitely gets your lungs, that one. Anytime you're raising your leg higher than waist height, it always takes it out of your cardio. Okay, 5 seconds. Same again, off you go. The camera's making it looking like I'm kicking higher than I am, but trust me, I'm going about waist height here. Go well over halfway now, guys. Keep going. Ten seconds. One more. And time. Good. Okay. Let's reset the timer. Awesome. So, again, got the lungs that one. Nice. Not too much. It definitely gets you breathing. Nice exercise that you can do at home by yourself as well. So, we're going to move on slightly. What I'll do is give you 20 seconds or so to get a quick drink, maybe a quick wipe down if you need one. And then we're going to work on to working the chest and the arms as well. So if you're having a drink, I'll start explaining what we're going to do next. Let's having a quick drink or a quick rest. So from there, we're going to start from standing on this. Move back a little bit, give a bit more room. And we're going to go into sort of a semi-bear crawl down onto your hands, okay? So from there, I'm going to bear crawl down into a press-ups position and give me a press-up all the way back up. Okay, so pretty easy insofar as not much to think about. However, we're going to be building that up. So you're going to go down and do 1, then down and do 2, then down and do 3, then down 4, down 5. Okay? Hopefully the time won't run out by then. When you come back up, you go back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're just building it up every time like that. And that's as simple as that. That's all we're going to do. Okay? We're going to do that for 1 minute. Again, take this at your own pace. It's not a race, but if you feel like you want to go faster, that's fine also. Okay? So we're going down, 1 press up, down, 2 press ups. You get the idea. We've done something very similar in classes before, so I don't think this will be new or too new to anybody. So we're going to do 2 sets of that. So this is quite difficult. We're going to do 1 minute, 30-second break, and 1 minute. Okay? Right, let's get the timer on. Hopefully you're all ready. Again, the obligatory 10-second lead in. Hopefully this makes sense. Okay. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Halfway. Ten seconds. And time. Didn't get a chance to do my next one. Okay, cool. So, pretty engaging that. the getting up and down bit is actually quite tiring. You don't realise how tiring that is. Okay, so we're going to do another set of that. You've got 15 seconds. Nice deep breath. However you did last time, let's see if you can try and beat it this time. Okay, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway. Fifteen seconds. And sign. Woo! How it looks. Okay, let's reset the timer. Good, okay, let's quickly get my breath back. While I do that, maybe you want to get a quick drink. Maybe a wipe down. And what I'm going to do is describe the next one to you. So, this isn't quite as intense, but it is very, very similar. Let's move the webcam down a tiny bit. Maybe you'll be able to see me better. So, bear crawl again. Nice one in an enclosed space. We're going to go down, and this time all you're going to do is touch 1 and 2. So touch your chest. Back up, all the way back up, straight back. Okay? Now, on your next set, you're going to go to 4, then to 6, then 8, then 10. Okay? Because we're doing both sides, we need to double it up. So it isn't just 1 and then 2, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And all you're going to do is just touch your chest so you're resting on one hand. It's sort of a semi-plank kind of affair, not quite a press up, but you're definitely working your arms as well because you've got your weight on one arm while you're doing this. Okay? So we're going to do 1 minute of that, 30-second break, and then another minute. Right, let's get the timer on. So bear crawl out, touch, and then touch. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then back to 2. Okay, off you go. Once you've done 10, back to 2. And time. Good. Okay, again, quite an engaging one. Harder than it looks, is that? Especially the resting on one arm. Takes it out of you. The up and down movement as well. Very good for MMA. 15 seconds then. We're going to do exactly the same thing. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Okay, you're over halfway now. Back to 2 once you've done 10. And time. Good, well done. Right. Eyeshadow. Good, have a quick rest then. Nice deep breaths, get your breath back. I'll come down here so you can see my face. Okay, so last set of the arm ones we're going to do is pretty much the same as that, but this time you're going to lift your arm in the air. Let me demonstrate. So from here, bear crawl down, on one arm, reach up, and reach up, all the way back. So exactly the same as what we've just been doing. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Again, a little bit harder. This puts a lot more pressure on your shoulders. You've got to twist your hips a little bit as well. So watch your grip with your toes, because if you're on a laminate like me, you can slip quite easily. Okay? Nice exercise. It's definitely get you blowing. That's the less exercise we're going to do on the arms. So we're going to do 1 minute, 30-second break, 1 minute, exactly the same procedure. Right, guys. Hopefully you're all ready. This is nice, long 10-second lead in. 3, 2, 1, off you go. And time. Woo! Okay, a lot harder than that. I didn't talk during that one. Didn't even give you a time check on that one. So, same again, guys. Let's see if you can beat where you got to last time. If not, try and equal it best you can. 10 seconds. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Halfway. And time. Good. Okay. Let's reset the timer. Right, that was your last set on the arms, which if you're like me, you'll be glad about because that will hurt you. So we're going to move on to the stomach next. And we're going to go all the way through on these guys. So we're not going to have a break while I explain it to you. I'm going to explain them now. I'll give you a reminder in the 30 seconds. But we're going to continue all the way through the 30 seconds. So let me demonstrate what we're going to do. Now, Slight difference from last week. We're going to be here and we don't need anybody to hold his feet, which is good. I'm going to slide up there and just engage his core. Now, what you need to do is peek your hands over the top a little bit. So this time you're going to try and grab hold of your kneecap. So I'm just sliding up here a little bit. You're going to peek over and touch your kneecap. Okay? That just engages your core a little bit more. Once you've done one of those, now you're going to reach up into the sky. So you go 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? So you're really trying to lift those shoulders off the second one. Sort of semi-Superman kind of sit up really. If you've ever done the Superman sit-ups in class. But we don't need anybody to hold his feet for this one. So this is good. So for the first minute, that's what you're going to do. You're going to alternate between peeking over and reaching up. Peeking over and reaching up. That's for the first minute. Second minute, you're going to go side to side. So if I just come around a little bit here, when I sit up, I'm going to put the back of my palm against my outer leg there, outside of my knee. So I'm not just touching the top here, which is hard in itself. We're actually going to go up and touch the hand at the side. It engages it a little bit more, makes us twist a little bit more. But again, pretty easy because we don't need anybody to hold his feet. So it's a nice, easy exercise to do. It won't feel like it after we've done a minute though, I guarantee you. So that's your second minute. Your third minute, we're going to reach through his legs. So you can pike the legs a little bit wider this time. Again, feet nice and flat on the floor. Just reach through there, reaching through your legs. Now again, we want to be reaching all the way through. So what we're going to do is aim to get to his knees. So hands a little bit higher. So you're just reaching through low. You're going to reach high, go through, and reach for your knees there. I find that if I swing my arms, it helps me a little bit, get a bit of momentum in there. Okay, that's your third set, that's your third minute. So then, for our next set, we're going to do leg raises. If I go side to side here, I'm going to have my hands underneath my backside. I create a little bit of a sort of diamond shape with my hands, just underneath there. Legs floating, lift up, and back down again. I don't want the legs all the way up. Just want to come in, stay engaged, about there, so I can feel my core engaged at all times. Try to drop your feet down there, that goes without saying, but if you have to, then drop them. Just try to get straight back into it as soon as you can. That's his fourth set. His fifth set then, okay? Now we're going to start getting really, really hard now by this time. We're going to do leg scissors. So it's exactly the same as before. This time, one goes up, one goes down. Just like that. By the fifth set, you'll definitely feel it. And then we're going to do a number 6 as well, okay? So then we're really, really going to be in pain. And then we're going to do opposite elbows, opposite knee here. Just like that. Leg all the way out. Rocking backwards and forwards. Again, do what you can do. If you need to rest in between, that's fine. But try to keep going all the way through if you can, okay? And that's what we're going to do. So, first one is going to be peek over, reach up. Second one, side to side. Third one, through the legs. Fourth one, leg raises. Fifth one, leg scissors. And then number 6 is going to be alternating there. Okay, so hopefully you've all got your breath back. If you've had a drink, then that's good. Let's get going straight into it. So I'm going to set the alarm. It's going to be 30-second break in between, and we're going to go all the way through, 6 minutes all the way through, guys. Here we go. So first set, peek over, reach up. Okay, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off you go. "20 seconds left. Nearly there now, keep going. And time. Okay, you've got 30-second break. This time we're going to do side-to-side touches. Sometimes you find if you suck certain to arch your back a little bit, it takes a little bit of pressure off. Don't cry though. Try and get the outside of your hand to the outside of your leg. Gives you a lot better crunch, does this, and engages your core a lot more effectively. Okay, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway. Nearly there now. And time. Good, okay. Again, if you need to relieve your pressure on your stomach a little bit, you can arch your back. That sometimes helps. Not always. And if it's anything like me, you'll definitely felt that set there. That's quite a nasty set. So this time we're reaching through both hands, through his legs. Okay, and we're going to be aiming that little bit higher to where his knees are. All right, that was a fast 10 seconds. Sorry, 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Halfway. Fifteen seconds. Keep going. And time. Good, okay. Very engaging, that one. Quite unpleasant. So your next set is going to be both legs together, leg raises. Put your hands underneath your backside to support yourself. Okay, 15 seconds. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Again, don't leave your legs too high on this one. No need to rush. It's about how long you last in here and not about how many you can do. As long as you keep your core engaged, you're working. Halfway. $15 seconds left. And time. Good, okay. Again, arch your back. Take a little bit of pressure off there. That should have been unpleasant for you. Your next one is very similar. This time you're going to leg scissor, alternating legs. Try to keep your toes nice and pointy. Try to drop those heels if you can. Okay, 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Again, doesn't matter how fast you do these. Just keeping your legs in the air is enough. Get those toes pointed. Okay, you're over halfway now. "15 seconds. Keep it going. 10 seconds. And time. Good, okay. So, last one is going to be elbow to your knee, alternate sides. Quite an engaging one this, but this is the last one, the stomach. Now we're going to do a bit of shadow kickboxing. I did start a little bit later, so I will run over slightly here. Get at least, I don't know, 4 sets or so shadow kickboxing in. Again, I've run over time here a little bit, so I'll sort that out for next time. Okay, here you go. Halfway. "15 seconds. And time. Whoa, that definitely got me then. Hopefully you survived that, guys. Whew, I think I nearly didn't survive that last one then. That was pretty nasty. Okay, so again, nice deep breaths, don't hold your breath. And we're going to get onto a little bit of shadow kickboxing here. Unfortunately, we won't get a chance to do much. We're going to run well over the hour. But we'll get some done anyway. And like I say, probably for Wednesday, I won't do as much exercising. And we'll try to get some more kickboxing in there. I did hope to do that tonight, but I've run over. But trying to judge these things when you're doing a live stream is pretty hard. But I'll get there. Okay, so, excuse me. What we're going to do then is, well, first of all, let's have 20 seconds or so to get a quick drink. Have a quick wipe down. Recover a little bit with the abs. And then we're going to go into doing some shadow kickboxing. So while you're getting a drink, or wiping yourself down, or dying, or whatever you're doing, let me describe what we're going to do. So, we're going to take it nice and steady for this first one. And what we're going to do here is a jab cross, okay, from whatever stance you're in, there, and you're just going to throw a knee off the back leg. It's as simple as that. Very, very simple. But after a minute, it gets a little bit tiring, okay? So here, jab cross, knee off the back leg. Very, very simple. Now, on the last 10 seconds, I want you to do a nice fast 1-2. There, and again, don't jolt your arms out as much as possible. Try to keep a little bit of a bend in your arms, which goes against when we're hitting the pads or hitting each other, we want to straighten his arms as much as we can. But here, don't want to jolt those elbows too much, but we do want to keep a nice fast rhythm going with his hands there. If you have got your boxing gloves with you at home, it is a good idea to still wear them because you get that extra bit of weight. Even if the 10 ounce, okay, you've got 10 ounces on your hands, it gives you that little bit of extra weight. But also, we will get back to normal eventually, and when we do, being used to those gloves, even when we're doing kickboxing stuff like shadow kickboxing stuff like that, we're actually more used to the gloves and the feel of the gloves as well. and we don't want to get back into the gym and everything be alien to us. That's the whole reason why I want to continue doing these live streams, more for myself as much as everybody else, just so we can have some kind of normality and be moving around and just feel like we're a little bit normal rather than the current situation that we're in. Okay, so we're going to do 1 minute of that, okay? We're going to do 1 minute, and it's a 1, 2, and a knee off the back leg. I'm not going to do 2 rounds of that. I was going to do 2 rounds of that, but it's going to go moving on to something else because we're way over time. And we've only got about, I don't know, let's say I started a little bit late, so we've got about 4 minutes left roughly. So it's going to be 1, 2, knee off the back leg. Get that knee nice and high, but not so high that you fall over. Okay, we're going to do 1 minute of that. 10-second lead in. Remember here, get that knee right forwards, poke that hip forwards and into it. That's how you get your weight behind your knee. Just lifting it is not enough. Really poke it forwards. Okay, off you go. Try to keep these knees central as well, like you're aiming for the solar plexus or the stomach. Halfway. Okay, last 10 seconds, fast 1, 2. Time. Good, okay. So, next one we're going to do is going to do a little bit more of a longer combination. So, here we're going to go 1, 2, hook, hook to the body, okay? So we're going to go there, hook, hook to the body, and we're going to do 2 knees off the back of that. So, 1, 2, hook, hook, knee, knee, there, okay? Quite a simple combination. Jab, cross, there, hook to the body, knee, knee. Now, wherever possible, what you want to be doing is swapping sides on this. So, jab, cross, and then this hand here is going to hook, then a hook off the opposite side, then I'm going to knee off the opposite side there, and then knee again off the opposite side. So I'm swapping sides every time. What you're trying to do by doing that is to build momentum into the shot by swapping. So the jab is then followed by the cross because the jab leads my arm backwards. I can put more momentum into that shot. And it's exactly the same with the hooks, the 2 hooks there, one side then the other, and then one side and the other for the knees as well. Okay, so jab, cross, hook, hook, 2 knees. I'm going to do that for 1 minute. On the last 10 seconds, I nearly forgot that then, last 10 seconds, we're going to run those knees out. Okay, get those knees nice and high, or as high as you can anyway, and we're going to sprint it out for 10 seconds. Okay, guys, let's get ready. For roughly 10-second lead in here, jab, cross, hook, hook, 2 knees. Try to keep your balance. Off you go. Halfway. 20 seconds. 1 more. Okay, get ready. Run those knees. And time. Woo. Okay, good. Okay, sit down right way. Well over the hour now, guys. So let's do one more set. Why not? I'm enjoying myself. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to kick off the back leg. Again, another classic combination that we'll probably do on the pads. So we're going to kick off the back leg with a low leg kick. Now it's hard, is this, because you've got to control yourself. Make sure that you're twisting a little bit on that leading leg. We don't want to pop no knees out. This is hard because you've got nothing to recoil against. Usually when I hit the pads there, we can bounce back off the pad. So what we're going to do is a nice controlled movement here and bring it back there, okay? We're going to throw a jab cross there, and we're going to throw a knee off the front leg. So we're getting a nice dynamic motion here, off the back leg, here, pull it back, jab cross, step in, lead leg knee. Okay, again, try to keep that knee as central as possible. We want to be aiming for the solar plexus and the stomach area here. One more time, off the back leg, low leg kick there, jab cross, step in, knee. Okay, so that's your combination for the 50 seconds, and then for the last 10 seconds, we're going to do knees. But this time, we're going to do alternate leg knees. So you're going to do knee, 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 okay? So stay on your toes, swapping legs, try to do as many as you can, don't fall over. No one will see you, but you'll still feel daft. Okay, so from there, kick off the back leg, jab cross, and then a lead leg, knee, down centre to the solar plexus. This is the last combination we're going to do, guys. We're going to do this for a minute, and we've got that 10-second blast at the end. Okay, get ready, nice deep breaths. Go steady with this. Nice and controlled. Off you go. Halfway. "15 seconds, one more. Get ready then, alternate knees. Off you go. Keep on those toes. Keep it nice and fast. Swap in, alternate. Keep on those toes, and time. Okay. If you stayed with me to the end, thank you very much, guys. Hope you all enjoyed that. I'll be going live again at 7 o'clock on Wednesday. Like I say, I'm going to try and do more of the shadow kickboxing, and we'll probably do where we're doubling up the rounds like we did on the exercises, but I'll get it right for next time. But until then, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to upload this onto YouTube in the next hour or so you can catch up with it on there as well if you need to, and maybe get it up on your big screen. Should be probably a little bit better. Okay, thank you very much. See you later.